Hello everyone, this is Cliff. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Dark Souls, the Prepare to Die edition. Now when we last left off, we crushed Pinwheel. And at this point, I'm just in search of a bonfire. This may be a short video. I don't have a great deal of time. But we're going to get down what we can. If I remember correctly, there's a bonfire that's not too far off from here. Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is that, again, it's dark. So it may be best to actually carry this stupid skull light lantern with you. Now if we hop back up over here, we're going to come around to a different area. There should be an item right here. And this is just up above where we were. So I'm gonna chug an Estus. I've got several fire orbs left. Hopefully that'll be enough. And I can switch out to my shield fairly quickly. Now if you use the R2, it will actually swing that weapon. So all right. So this first part is fairly precarious. And there we get the proper intro. Ah. And as you can see, Fire Orb does a great deal of damage to these skeletons, and that's what we're going to be using. We're going to use Fire Orb to pull people. And our sword to finish them off. Now the fun part about this is obviously you can't see squat. That I don't like, but hey, what can you do? As you can hear, there's an archer. Don't kick me, you bastard. Okay. Okay, so 2 skeletons. At this point, not that big of a deal. Just as long as they don't knock you off. Okay. That right there is Patches. And he's an asshole. He was in the first game. He was a shitbag in the first game, and he's a shitbag in this game. So what we're going to do is almost fall off. Not that that matters. We want this bonfire right here. And I know this is an extremely short video. But, like I say, I've got a little bit of a time constraint here. So I'm going to light this bonfire. And rest at the bonfire. No, I mean rest. There we go. So we can level up once. Alright, at this point, I think I'm going to call it a video. Like I say, I know this one's short, but got a few things to do. What I'll probably end up doing is just cutting in to the second part of this. Because this one's really short, 5 minutes. It's no big deal. So what I'll do is just cut in and just continue on this section from here. And I'll see you soon. Okay, so we are back. Sorry for having to kind of splice these two videos together. My apologies. And I seem to have developed a little bit of a cold in the past 24 hours. So if I sound a little nasally, I am sorry. Now, off camera, I did a little bit off camera. Let's see. That's still not as good. That's what I was afraid of. Oh well. I purchased this bellowing dragon crest ring that increases the power of my pyromancies. And I'm gonna take this covetous gold serpent ring off. Let's put on Havel's ring so we'll still have our agility, or better agility. Excuse me. And let's do this because most of the damage that we're facing is going to be physical. Alright, so let me show you what I did. And again, I'm using the skull lantern to light the way, and that's kind of aggravating because you have to really be careful and switch back out to a shield. Let's see, this passageway gets opened up. Now we'll actually come back up a different way. Now as you can see, there are archers, but if you drop down here, inside this room where there are, that's 2, 3, there should be at least 6 skeletons in here, but at the very far end of the room, there's the large divine ember. So if you want to make better divine weapons, you'll have to come get that ember. Alright, like I said, 2 archers, so we're not going to stick around for a while. Now, the next step is to get stabbed in the back by this guy whose name is Patches. Now, he was in Demon Souls, and he was kind of a jackass in that game too. I mentioned this before, and as you can see, it's obviously a lot darker without a light source. One of the side effects of that, even with this light source, is your lock-on range is a lot shorter. So just be aware. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
No.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
So basically, once you hit this section right here, you look over and you see 3 little treasure markers, but he's going to push you down into this hole.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
Yeah, he's kind of a douche. Okay, let's grab this. And grab this, which is another skull lantern. I may could trade one with Snuggly now. Now, Rhea of Thorolund is in here somewhere. I just don't exactly remember where. Oh, right there.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are two fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing?
You can kind of see them off in the distance there. Right, there's one of them. Now the good news about these guys is it seems like you can still kind of see them. Ah, you jackass. There we go. Once it's down to one-on-one, it's pretty easy. Okay, so we kill those two and have officially rescued Rhea.
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
Now, excuse me. Let's pop an Estus. Up here we should have Titanite chunk, and that's going to activate these enemies here, which you can hardly see. These are skeleton columns. They're not really all of that. Their MO is kind of showing up when you grab certain treasure. As you can see, they go down with one spell. That's not that big of a deal. It's really all we have to do is go up this way. There should be two more that pop up. Yeah, they're right there. Well, one of them's right there. Oh, there's three. Oh, my bad. And now we're kind of back. That ladder leads up to that area I showed you. Let's see if Rhea says anything else. I don't think she does.
I am certain that...
Okay, so no. Alright, so that little side bit is done. We'll go up and confront Patches, and he will actually become a merchant. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, we'll go over here.
Oh, you... Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
Okay, so you can answer
Oh,
yes.
brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful. I had a feeling you'd understand. I did. But, if I were in your shoes, who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again. Eh?
Okay.
I did you wrong. He's, you know.
Alright, so he will eventually appear back in Firelink Shrine as a merchant. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down here and re-up everything. And we might as well repair some stuff while we're here. Oh, and one thing I should mention, I actually have upgraded this Divine Uchi Katana. I did get that large ember that was in that room I showed you. And now I've got it up to level 8. I need a couple more chunks for another level. Hopefully I should be able to get that and reinforce that at the next bonfire that's in this level. Alright, so we'll move on. You run past patches here. So if you're unlucky and you don't get, okay, here's one of these skeleton dogs, and the biggest pain in the butt is not being able to. The biggest pain in the butt is taking a ass beating from one of these guys. Nice. There. That was sloppy. Let's heal up. I just don't remember it being this dark in this area. I don't know if maybe that's something they patched to make it a little bit darker, but it is a big pain in the ass to me. Okay. So, obviously the next dog skeleton we face, we want to use our pyromancies. There's no sense in, I guess, saving them. Okay, so we're going to run over here. And we just want to back up a little bit because there is the bad part about this room is there is a Black Knight and he's fairly close. Right there. And we're just going to back him up into an area where we've got a little bit more wiggle room. And you just want to keep your shield up because that archer can reach you. But like most... Ooh, that was close. Like most spear-wielding enemies, if he misses, he puts himself into kind of a bind. Okay, so there should be a dog enemy off to the right. Obviously, there's an archer over there. Yeah, this dude right here. And we're just gonna great fireball this guy. Ah, you bastard. Fuck off. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Well, I just pissed that fireball away. Okay, the guy right here. Let's see if the fire orb will do anything. Fire orb leaves him alive. That's not good. I pissed that giant fireball away. That's awesome. I can't see. Okay, so that's the first part here. We're going to drop down right in here. I think this leads to a shield. Yes, it does. Just gonna destroy that real quick. Grab the shield. Alright. Excuse me. Head back this way. And really kind of the key to this area is just taking things slow. Take care of this guy real quick. If you look off in the distance, you can see some glowing eyes. That's about the only indication you have. But unfortunately, enemies kind of aggro from a longer way away than... Grab this guy, throw a fire orb at him. Fire another one. I should have wasted that second one. That's okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, that area over there contains the covetous silver serpent ring. And I think you can actually dash jump from here and get over there. But we're not going to do that right now. What we're going to do is wander this way. And tucked in this corner right over here is the second bonfire. Alright, so we've got 2 fireball spells, man. I was really hoping to have more, but that's okay. Grab this white titanite chunk here. Okay, I think there's 3 in here. And they're close together. Alright, since we made a little bit of hash of that, we'll just... Yeah, there's 2 more back there. I don't think you have to kill them. course, I've been wrong before. Alright. Okay. So I think we're good with him. He's not going to come after us. So we should just have to kill that one. Alright. So what we're going to do is this. We're going to come back up here and we're going to hit this bonfire. And we're going to try to get the silver covetous serpent ring. We're going to reinforce our weapon first. So let's see what we got with that. Oh, let's unequip these. Not that. This. Oh, we have... Where's that? Divine Uchikatana. It's still rating is weaker than our... significantly weaker than our Chaos Fury Sword. Okay, so we've got our guy right there. We're gonna Great Fireball him. That destroys him right away. We've got this guy that we're gonna fire orb. And then close the gap on and kill. Okay, that's a little bit more efficient use of my resources there. And we're gonna haul ass and see if we can make this jump, which is kind of difficult because there. Okay, so at this point we're gonna roll off. There's just no need to fight all of them. Okay, so alright. Now the covetous silver serpent ring basically increases your soul drop rate. It stacks nicely with the symbol of avarice. There's one of those towers. Two hits, they're dead. They have kind of a flailing attack. I don't know if you could see it because we were kind of so close to the edge there, but there's... Let's kill this guy. So you kind of have to watch them. They will... they can hit you more than once. Okay, now at this point I'm almost certain that other guy will not trail after us. There is a soul item right here. Okay. Sorry. Oh, jeez. So we're gonna roll off here. This puts us at this ladder. We can take this ladder down. I swear I do not remember it being this dark. Okay, now. One thing about this area. If you are human and you hit, I think it's some point right over in here, you will be attacked by Dark Phantom. He'll spawn way down there at the very bottom over there. Finally, we can actually see again. I think that is the Great Hollow. I remember correctly. So, I am so sorry. We've got. I'm hoping that the light stays like this. Oh shit! I forgot about that crystal lizard. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! I blew that. So naturally the light's not going to save where I would like. Well, it's not too bad. It's better than it was. So we're going to keep going. There's, I think, 4 towers that we face. Now, I think, if I remember correctly, 3 of them pop up at once, and one of them will actually pop up behind me. And obviously you can hear an archer in the distance. I just got cheese grated by that thing. Okay, now that one drops into the ground and comes up somewhere behind me. I may actually have to go. Alright, so you gotta love pincher attacks. That's awesome. So I'm just going to take that shot and throw a fireball at him. And that kills the archers. And that's kind of a cheap thing to do, but hey, they were being assholes first. Alright, so we've made it through the majority of this section. The only other area we've got is an area with pinwheel enemies. And they're actually weaker versions of the very weak boss we fought in the last area. But we are very close to being at Gravelord Nito's area. So what we're going to do... I won't need that when we get into Nito's area. I'm so sorry. But I will need a my Divine Uchigatana, which I'll probably put in place of that Pyromancy Flame. I should be able to handle this boss without all of that. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, they have the same fireball attack, but they're a lot weaker. Now, what you'll also notice is these little baby skeleton enemies here. Do not let them surround you. Whatever you do. If you're using lock on, the game will want to lock on to them. Do not let that happen. That should be most of them. Come up here, grab this item. It's the soul of a hero. There are other items in here. If the baby skeletons aren't nearby, you may consider going after them. This is probably a dumb idea. This is a tight. Should be a slab. Yep. Oh, I left one. Damn it. Ah, quit locking on. It's not that they do a lot of damage, but there's a shitload of them. So we'll crack this open, traverse the white light. Alright, so we are here. All we got to do is drop down in there. We will take damage for that. Okay, so let's take a breath. Excuse me, sorry about that. And what I may do is actually cut the video here. And then just do the boss fight as a separate video. So, until next time, we will take on Gravelord Nito and have jolly fun. This has been Cliff. Y'all take care.